Hey heathens, I'm Gun Deity, and this week we are doing a gun that's a pretty common gun in the gun markets now, but it's a new version of it. This is the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro compensated model. Yeah, they took the micro gun that is actually doing really well in the market, and they put a compensator on the front end, and it's built into the gun, so you don't have to have anything extra hanging out the front end. That's really good. If you don't know what a compensator does, basically what it does is it ports some of the gas coming from the expelled projectile, some of the gases that are coming from the expelled projectile and shoots them straight up instead of out. So what that does is that pushes that muzzle down a little bit. Helps with felt recoil. Helps with follow-up shots too. Definitely something cool to put on a micro pistol. These are classified as micro pistols, even though this is the Pro and it's got a more fuller size grip. They are less than an inch wide. Very nice little pistol. If you haven't seen it, let me do a quick overrun of it. It's got a very short barrel. I believe this is a 3.5 inch barrel. I might be wrong. I'll have to check on that. But 3.5 inch barrel, compensated. Like I said, it is in the barrel itself, not just the slide. Got front and rear cocking serrations. Very nice. This one is optics ready. This one also comes with the Crimson Trace red dot already on it. Not a fan of the Crimson Trace red dots myself, but does come free with the gun. So, I mean, those who are trying to get into optics ready, that's an option for you. You got a 2-slot Picatinny rail on the bottom. This is for those micro red dots. So like those, what is it? Oh God, I can't think of them. TLR7 subs or whatever. That's what these guys are for. So you can put your lights, lasers, mini grenade launchers, you know, the works. Moving on down, you got really nice memory slot here, memory touchpad, whatever you want to call it, that is textured. So you could use it as a makeshift gas pedal. Granted, there's not really a ledge, but there is a little divot there. So you can put your thumb in there and kind of give it a good push down on there. You got really nice grip texture that goes all the way around the base of the grip here. You got it up here in that thumb choil, so you got a good spot to put your thumb, and you don't have to worry about slipping or anything like that. You got down here, you got some minor finger grooves, but they are not so aggressive like the Glock generation 3 and 4, where a lot of guys with bigger hands hate it. They're just mild there, and the nice grip texture goes all the way around it. And this is that grip texture that Springfield's been using a lot since they introduced the Hellcat. So it's a very grippy grip texture. Got a nice high beaver tail, so you can get a nice high purchase. Keep that muzzle down on that guy, along with that compensator. This thing should shoot like a dream. Of course, this guy comes with 15 round mags, and this one specifically is the Gear Up edition. So it comes with like 5 magazines and a range bag. So there are some really good deals out there if you're looking. You got a nice little flat face trigger. Let's go ahead and check out that trigger real quick. Little take up to get to a little creepy staging wall. There's a nice firm wall right there. And then a break. Let's see that reset. Kind of long. You got to bring it back to the wall. And then a break. So it's not the best trigger in the world, but it's not a bad trigger at all either. It's a very, very easy going trigger for those getting into the micro series of pistols. Plus, you don't want the lightest and crispest trigger on your everyday carry. That could get you in trouble down the road. Well, we'll go into that another day. Not something to talk about. But other than that, you do have really nice sights. Granted, with this Crimson Trace, they actually are pretty well co-witnessing. Granted, this red dot is not on, but not on zeroed, I should say. They do kind of co-witness because of that little channel that's in the Crimson Trace, which is kind of nice that they included a co-witnessing sight straight from the factory. Get a U-notch and a bright fluorescent front sight. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Bright fluorescent front sight. Very nice little pistol. Very comfortable gun, and actually a really nice gun to shoot. I have not done a review on the Hellcat Pro to shoot, but I have shot one, and it's a very nice gun to shoot, and it's very accurate for its size. I will say it's a little bit more aggressive in the recoil than the 365 or the Glock 43X, and I think that has to do with its weight. It's a little bit heavier than both of those guys. Most of that weight's up in that slide. So it's not so bad that it's a deal breaker, but it is something to point out. It is a little bit more aggressive than the recoil, but it's a phenomenal gun, and you could be super accurate with it. Definitely a really cool gun to check out. If you ever get a chance, check out the Hellcat Pro, especially if you can find the Gear Up editions, because that by far is the best deal you can get on the market. Definitely a cool gun, and as always, like, comment, share. Let your friends know who are looking for a new concealed carry gun that the Hellcat Pro and the Gear Up editions are out there. And as always, I'm Gundini, and I'll see you heathens for the next one.